Okay. We're just gonna, where is everybody else? Are they coming on?
That screen's open. Okay. We're not seeing them. You gallery. Right? There's, all right, where is Jessica? 2 minutes. Oh, we're live. That's done. She's muted. Jessica's muted.
All right, so you're gonna click her and unclick her.
So we don't have her muted, do we?
Can you hear me?
She's not.
We
can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear Doreen. We're waiting on Nate.
Always waiting on the man.
Yeah, I need to see if he's got these PDF files he can put up on the screen too tonight.
If you go outside right now, the space station is overhead.
Is it? Okay, we can't go outside right now. But we can. Nate, you've got 1 minute. Where are you, sir? We've got a quorum, so hopefully he'll be back in a minute.
So how you think that one went?
No, I think we started, you know, so we've got to keep our process going, you know.
The quality of your sound is not that great. It's spotty.
Yeah.
I think it's the internet is what they're saying.
Yeah.
We're going to continue router with our service provider this week.
Yeah. Because it's really just yours. It's everybody else is coming through good.
Right.
It's because I'm at town hall. See, I was at town hall, so it'll be Monday too. So anybody that needs to be here can be here, you know. And I'm talking about as far as our department heads or somebody that has to be here.
Right.
So he was. Who knows? Craig knows he was. So. All right, folks. It is now 6 o'clock. We'll go ahead. Can you text Nate to see where he's at? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and call the Monteagle City Council meeting January the 18th, 2020, special meeting to order at 6 o'clock. Calling to order, this has been, all the requirements for the Sunshine Law has been met, and it was posted in the Grundy County Herald. And of course, in several other means, I think, but the Herald we do have as far as the paper for. Okay, there's only 3 items we will be discussing at this meeting. One will be the second reading of ordinance 0121. We're also going just a tad slow, folks. I apologize on everyone that is signed on because we're trying to find out where Nate is at. Not on here right now. Oh, there he is, Nate.
Okay, I'll holler back at you. I've got to get on this meeting. All right, bye.
Are you talking to me? Okay. I was talking to you, Nate. Sorry. I was like, we have called the meeting to order. According, it has met the state requirements. We have met the Sunshine Law has been followed, and we only have 3 items on here to discuss. The first one is old business, the second reading of ordinance 01-21. And that is the ordinance of the town of Monteagle to authorize additional membership on the town's municipal planning commission, which is authorized by TCA 13-4-101, and to set the terms of the members for the planning commission. With pursuit of TCA 13-4-101, the membership of the municipal planning commission may be, as determined by the board and mayor of aldermen, shall consist of as many as 5 and no more than 10 members. Whereas currently the omission was constituted at 5 members who serves a staggering term. Nate, do you have these on a PDF file that you can put up?
I may be able to.
I thought you said you did, and that way I don't have to read them, and we can just let everybody, and that way we'll have a screenshot, word for word. I mean,
You're
I
gonna
don't
have
mind
to-
reading them.
You're going to have to let me share because I'm no longer a host. I was a host at the last meeting. So you'll have to make me, you can allow me to share without making me the host. That's the easiest thing to do. Under participants or under screen sharing, there's an option there to allow people to screen share.
Okay, we're here.
Not that one.
Wait a minute, we're not there. Hold on. It says
That.
cancel. That's his chat. Hold on, we're
No,
learning
see
this.
that
but
little doohickey?
This one, this little doohickey
Yeah.
here.
Right
Advanced
next
sharing.
to it.
Yeah.
Multiple participants can share simultaneously.
No. That's
Nope.
not- No, that's not what you want.
Okay, hold on, Nate. We're trying to get you there.
Unhook.
Advanced
Well,
options.
I've got to find this because unless it was it in our packet?
Okay.
Yes, they
Okay.
were in your packet. Weren't they, Deb?
They were in last month's packet, for sure.
I know you had them before.
Yeah, they had them at the last.
Well, let's
Well,
just
yeah.
go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and read them. Let's do this
Yeah,
this
'cause
way.
I-
We'll make sure. We're gonna do PDF files the next meeting for everything. We'll have an extra screen up there. We'll just have 5 and it'll just be PDF files.
And I
Okay.
appreciate y'all thinking I was that organized. That
I
could
thought
find
you
something
were.
from last month.
I thought you told me you were gonna have them. Sorry, Nate. Oh, Doreen's got them. Doreen, see if you can put yours. Can you put yours on the screen?
Don't even, just keep reading.
Okay, so we're now on 14-101, the creation of the membership in pursuit of the provision of Tennessee Code Annotated 13-4-101, hereby which was created as a municipal planning commission, hereafter referring to the planning commission. The planning commission shall consist of 7 members. 2 of these shall be the mayor and a person designated by the mayor in the mayor's place or in the mayor's place. Another one shall be appointed by the board and mayor of aldermen, selected by the board and the mayor of aldermen. The other 3 or /5 members shall be appointed by the mayor. All members of the planning commission shall serve as such without compensation. In accordance to Tennessee Code Annotated 13-4-01A, requiring staggered terms for the appointments. Let's see where I'm at. The terms of, it says 5 appointed members shall be the members for a 5-year term, 1 member for 4, 1 member for 3, 1 member for 2, 1 member for 2 years, 1 member for 1 year. Therefore, the terms of appointed members shall be for 5 years as the initial appointments expire. In section 2, upon the effective date of this ordinance, the current positions of the planning commission are declared vacant, such as the reappointment as provided herein. Section 3, this ordinance shall take effect immediately upon the publication after its final passage and the welfare requiring it. So this is the second reading of passing. The first reading was done on December the 28th, 2020. So do we have a motion for the second, on the second reading of ordinance 01-21?
I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second?
Second?
Is that Jessica?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So, all right, now let me find my agenda since I'm having to read here. I apologize. I wasn't prepared to read. I thought we were PDF file. Okay, new business. First reading of ordinance 02-21. Okay, an ordinance of the town of Monteagle, Tennessee, adopting the official map of the town of Monteagle, wherein the Title 13 of Tennessee co-annotated grants municipals and authorities provide for planning, whereas as part of the overall effort to clarify the zoning status of areas within the boundaries of the municipal and the town of Monteagle, the Planning Commission has recommended the adoption of zoning map. It says attached Exhibit A here too. We'll have that. Do any of you have your copy of the 2016 map?
I do not.
Do not. Well, that is the Exhibit A, which we discussed was going back to the Now, wherein, and of course, this was wherein to be ordained by the part of the board and the mayor of Alderman of Monteagle, Tennessee, the map attached as Exhibit A hereto to be adopted, the zoning map for the town of Monteagle. And upon the effective date thereof, pardon? Let me.
Just an echo.
Actually, I think I have some people that need to be muted. Sorry. I'm muting them now. Okay, because we have more people.
Under mute, Marilyn, as the host, you can also mute participants upon entry, and you can keep them from being able to mute themselves. It's a selection down at the bottom where under the mute button.
Yeah, I see it. I've done it now. There was just a couple of people that entered while I was reading, so I apologize. So where am I at? Upon the effective date thereof, all previous zoning maps will be the same hereby and reappealed since the extent of the dispute of the tax map 0022K parcel 014-C11 was challenged in a certain pleading in the case styled RBT Enterprises versus the town of Monteagle, number 8135 in the Chancery Court in Marion County, Tennessee, may be confirmed by the court. Before I go any further on this reading, I'm going to clarify something. And I don't know if y'all remember the discussion whenever that Sam Elliott spoke to us. That section, that R3 section, is what I've just put, they've just clarified here, is pulled out of the 2016 map. It will be dealt with according to the court's outcome, the hearing last week. We do not have that in writing. So this section would still be pulled out of that map, and we'll have to deal with it separately in this ordinance, okay?
And since we don't have a picture of the map to show everybody, you're referencing the 2016 map, which shows that area as residential.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, we're not touching it right now. The 2016 shows that as residential. We will deal with that parcel separately than the compass of the entire map. Now I am going to clarify here on this one that we did say whenever we started this ordinance process, we may have other things that will come up. We have to deal with a case by case basis because there may be property that was sold and zoned that, you know, might not have been done properly. It has nothing to do with RBT. It has nothing to do with that lot, correct?
Correct.
I'm just trying to clarify for the record. Nate, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to let the town know that there is another parcel like that in this 2016 map. So what we have found is that since 2016, we had a single landowner who had a property that was zoned residential that they asked to have it zoned commercial. They went before the Planning Commission and they went before the full council, and that rezoning was approved since the 2016 map. However, the former council apparently did not give sufficient public notice.
Correct.
So we are going to go through that process to rezone that property again as well. So far, that is the only property that we have found on the 2016 map that had changed officially between then and now.
And so those, I mean, the parcels have to be worked, but we are excluding how we're addressing the RBT in this ordinance because of the lawsuit that was pending and the judge's ruling. We will have to deal with that on a different case. This is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Does everybody understand? I mean, did everybody good with it? I know we all had a 2016 map that we were going back to. And the reason we're going back to 2016, and I don't have that book in front of us, but that's whenever MTAS did the compilation on the ordinance book and made that the official timeline for the town of Monteagle with their ordinances. So if everybody's in agreement, do I hear a motion on the first reading of 0221 ordinance for the town of Monteagle?
Was it 02? I thought we already.
No, the other one was 0121.
Okay, you're right.
I'm just reading it. It's the reason it's right.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, you're
So
right.
anyway, 02-21.
Okay.
So I have a request. Someone chatted asking for a restatement. Someone is unclear. So just to rephrase what Marilyn said, this is an ordinance to approve the map from 2016 for all parcels except for the parcel that has recently been subject to litigation that's owned by RBT. We're going to deal with that single parcel separately.
Correct.
And I additionally, we have found one other parcel that will have a conflict, and we're also going to deal with it separately as well. But it's one where the owner requested a zoning change, and we're just going to make that happen again.
Well, the thing that and this ordinance, do what?
I've got a Boy Scout here who's working on his civics badge. Can you turn your video off, please, Parker?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
No problem.
All right. Here's the thing about this ordinance. We do have that to address separately, but it's not in this ordinance. The only language that's in this ordinance is the one that was in litigation whenever that we said we'd adopt it for 2016. So it will not mention any other properties, just that one parcel. But again, in our minutes, when we recorded our last meeting on December the 28th, we said there would be individual parcels that may come up that we have to address that may have a situation. And we have found one, as you say. The landowners have been notified, and we will deal with that on the 25th. Correct?
Lucy, did that answer your question? She's in the chat box.
Okay. Did it answer your question?
I'm assuming so. We'll give her a minute to. So I'll make the motion that we approve the ordinance.
Will you tell them, I don't know how quick, I'm slower than you are. You can see that on the screen. The town's slower than everybody else. That's the slow service. I just got Lucy's question asked. So thank you for answering. I'm not ignoring anyone, but I'm like, it looks like about 4 minutes behind everybody else getting information. So, but is she okay for us to go forward? Or do we have a motion on ordinance 02-21?
I'll make the motion 02-21.
We have a second? Jessica, second. All in favor?
Aye.
There's the second one. The third one is 03-21. An ordinance of the town of Monteagle, Tennessee, adopting the town or zoning ordinance, wherein Title 13 of Tennessee Code grants municipals the authority to provide for planning, whereas as part of the overall effort to clarify the zoning status in areas within the municipal boundaries of the town of Monteagle, with the assistance of the planning staff of Southeastern Development, the Planning Commission recommends the adoption of the town of Monteagle zoning ordinance, the 2021 zoning ordinance, which is, well, it says attached Exhibit A, but it's the 154-page book that we've all had, and it is online. That one is here, hand it to me, so we can just have a reference here since we're recording. So everybody sees, I think it's 154 pages, something like that. So, and it will, which is attached to the Exhibit A. Whereas the board and aldermen acknowledge the need for such clarification and further updates and changes. Now therefore to be ordained by the board and mayor alderman of the town of Monteagle, Tennessee, that the town of Monteagle zoning ordinance attached Exhibit A to be hereby adopted as the zoning ordinance of the town of Monteagle, Tennessee, and that upon the effective date therein, all previous zonings will be the same here and are repealed. So that would be that we're adopting the new, it'll be our 2021 zoning ordinances. And so, and we know the changes were made. We discussed that in the December 28th meeting, Deb.
Yes.
Of course, there was 3 of those: notification to landowners of zoning, how we would be doing that. What was the other 2? The husbandry date on the agriculture property. And there was one other that was, is it the backup of the planning commission?
I think that was it. That was it.
That was it. So those 3 have been added to the new zoning ordinance. It's actually a book. It says Exhibit A, but to our new zoning ordinance for 2021. So do we have a motion or any discussion? A motion for this.
Any discussions? Any comments?
Yep. From you all?
No, I think we've talked about it. I don't see anything popping up in the chat box. You know, this will be the new zoning ordinance, and it's got a lot of good things in it. So.
Mhm. And we know the starting point. We know where we're at, that we can go forward and build off of it. It's a good building foundation, I think. So, do we have a motion? Ordinance number 03-21.
I'll
Did you
move
say
that we
go
adopt
right?
the new zoning ordinances from the big book.
Is that a motion?
So that's just
If that was a motion, I second.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So is everyone in favor? That's all we can conduct, folks. Do we have a motion to adjourn this special call meeting? So those are the three items.
There's no option for citizen comments in a special call?
No, not in a special call meeting. There's not.
Okay. I thought that was the case. I just want to let everybody know.
Well, what it is, we can just, not in a special call. This is all we can discuss. Now, if they want to send comments to this link or to Facebook, because it's on GCD Live, we will address those or try to get to those, at our next meeting, which is going to be Zoomed again at 6 o'clock, January the 25th, 2021.
And just for everyone listening, it will be the same Zoom link. So you can save this Zoom link. We're going to use it each time. Make it easier.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I think you made a motion that we adjourn. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor? And thank you, folks, for joining us tonight. And we'll get better with our process. We promise. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Good night.
Did you end it? Stop recording.